What's up, everybody? I'm Kevin.
I'm Bill.
This is Car Ski Go, and welcome back to part 2 of the DIY straight pipe episode. If you haven't seen part 1, check the description for a link. I'll also put one up in the box here someplace using YouTube magic. This isn't the first time that we've tried to shoot this. We actually, a couple days ago, tried to shoot this. We had so many issues that we just chalked it up to a learning day. However, we were able to make this. And what this is going to be the crossover between the 2 straight pipes we made in the first episode. I don't think this is for a lot of flow. I think this is just a balance pressure between the 2 banks. I'm not really sure, but I've seen it on some high-end exhaust, so we're going to do it. So what we have, I'll show you guys how to make one of these, how to do the coping, the best way that we found and the cheapest way that we found, and you'll see that right now. This piece, and like I said, this piece is going to connect these 2 banks like this. So the next thing that we have to do is punch the hole in both sides of these guys that will allow the gases to flow between this little cut over piece right here. So that's what you're going to see next. Alright, so we've got the pipes back in the car. I saved you guys the montage of taking the old exhaust out. If you want to see how to do that, you can check some of my other videos. But right now, we're just checking the spacing between the 2 pipes right here, and you can see that we've got the holes here cut out for the crossover pipe. And I've got this slim pipe clamp here, or butt joint, and I think it's just big enough to fit right between these guys, so we know the spacing that we need is going to be exactly this, and so we can go ahead and cut that crossover pipe that goes here in half and trim it down until it fits with this kind of gap in there. And then that way I can split these 2 pipes from each other, and it'll be a lot easier to store and a lot easier to move around instead of just one giant H. So that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so we did a little test fitting and some tack welding off camera. We mounted the pipes up in the car, and those two little pieces you just saw me make, Bill tack welded on. And what's going to happen is that's obviously one half of the pipe. We got the other half, and then the butt clamp's going to go like that to join the two. So next step is we're going to get this all welded up and probably just start painting it at that point and then put it in the car when it's done. So you'll see that in a couple of seconds of time lapse. Alright, so a little bit of an update here. We did some work off camera because we're starting to lose the light and we needed to move fast. But the exhaust is on there. This might be a little bit difficult to see. But you saw we painted it flat black. I'm going to see if I can get under here. And we have the two pipes joined with the butt clamp here, and then the normal routing that we had last time all the way back. Everything's nice and solid. Tip alignment looks pretty good. Let's give it a start. Sounds so good when it quiets down. Go!
Go.
All right, well, there you have it. The conclusion of the DIY straight pipe project on the Cayman. And there's a couple of points in the last couple hours where I wasn't sure it was actually going to come together, but it all ended up working out. It looks great. The tips are aligned, and the sound, I don't know. What do you think about the sound?
It's way loud.
It's very loud. It somehow got louder than after the first time, which had exhaust leaks. So I'm not sure how that happened. It was a little unexpected. But whoever commented in the previous video about the drone between 25 and 3,000, you're spot on. It's definitely there. So too loud for every day, but it's going to be awesome on the track. It's got to be a pretty decent weight savings. I'll put the weight savings around here someplace when we right around here when we take it off and measure both of them. But it was a fun project. We learned a lot. I have great respect for people that fabricate exhausts on a daily basis because it's tough. I mean, we spent hours doing this, and it's rough at best, but it works. So I'm happy with that. And you know what? This is the first time we're playing around with coping and some of this other stuff, so it's a good learning experience. And yeah, I'm happy with the result. So if you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions on how we could do this better, leave them in the comments below, and stay tuned for next time. Later.